Woo, man, just like what a weekend, what a week. I mean, so much movie stuff is coming out. We got Batman v Superman, Star Wars. I mean, we got the spin-off Star Wars, Rogue One. Now we have Fantastic Four, another trailer. And I gotta say, guys, it's better. It's a lot better. I actually really enjoyed this trailer. It's very independent kind of look to it. I like it. I definitely like it. Now I already saw the trailer like 5 times, but I'm gonna do a little play-by-play. You can't hear won't be able to hear it or see it because, I got 2 strikes on my account, and who wants another strike, right? So I'll say this. A lot of people want this movie to fail. I don't want it to fail. I actually want to go in there and really, enjoy the shit out of it. I do. I really do. The only time I wanted something to fail was Twilight, but that didn't fucking work. So let's get into basically Fantastic Four. Let's go for a shot for shot here, or just, my overall thoughts, pause it a little bit. I like, Miles Teller as Reed Richards. I think he's a fantastic actor. If you haven't seen Whiplash, check that out. Now, in this trailer, what I got was a sense of it's definitely Sue and Johnny are they're not blood related, but their father probably. I don't see the mother in here, but the father is like head of this like science thing. They're telling him basically he hasn't done much, but I guess Reed comes into play where Reed is actually going to really. Whatever project they're working on, basically he's the mastermind. He's going to be the key to successfully doing this project. Now with Miles Teller as Reed Richards, I really absolutely love Reed and the chemistry that they have already on this trailer. I like the play they have. It feels so natural. This trailer with the dialogue that we're seeing and they're saying with Reed, Sue, whether it be Johnny, whether it be my boy Toby Kebbell as Dr. Doom, it just seems, very, very, very natural. The conversation, the dialogue, everything. So we see, I like this shot where basically they're in the library, Reed and Sue, and they're pretty much, I think they got to. I mean, this is the first time they're meeting. Reed is coming in. Sue's dad is the head of this whole operation. So is Johnny's. That's Johnny's dad as well. So Reed and Sue, you really got to establish that relationship because this is one of one of the iconic relationships in comic book history. Even though Fantastic Four has not been doing good in the comic book world of late. Now, we get introduced to Michael B. Jordan's character, Johnny. And Johnny, comes... I can see why he's involved in here. He's probably very smart as well. He probably knows a lot of the stuff that they're doing. So, him being involved with this project, not a shock to me. Him meeting Reed, let's see how that relationship is established. It's crazy how we're seeing a lot of Toby Kebbell in here. Johnny in his car, so he's pretty reckless, rebellious, just like the comics. He's he's a little bit of a smart ass. So I'm glad to see he has a wild side. And then we see the Thing. We see what's the guy's name? I forgot what the hell's the name. I'm just gonna say the Thing. I forgot what the Jamie Bell. I'm sorry, Ben Grimm. Jamie Bell. We see Jamie Bell, and it's interesting with his character. Where does he fit in all this? I haven't read too much on the Fantastic Four, so I'm in the dark. Where does he fit in all this? And you see him and Reed talking, and then the people probably are doubting Reed and his gifts or whatever, and basically Jamie Bell's got his back, and Reed's telling him, "Oh, well, you're the muscle, man. You're the muscle." You see him hit a baseball and hit the sign. Anybody could do that. Come on. Now, I will say, we saw a lot of pictures. We saw a poster, and the Thing was naked. Ben. You saw that poster. The face. It looked like shit, honestly. But I said, let's wait and see. I won't make a judgment until I see it actually, live. It's going to be interesting, live action, actually see it move, actually see what it looks like on the big screen, on footage. And I gotta say, I think it looks great. I think Ben looks great. I really do think they did a good job on it. He definitely feels. He looks a lot better than the original Fantastic Four movie. I'm not talking about the way back one. I'm talking about the 2000s one. So I think he honestly looks not too bad. It looks great, including with the cinematography added. I think Ben Grimm does look great. He doesn't look like that shit. The face doesn't look as shitty as it did on that poster. I think they're doing a good job so far. What we've seen, we will not know until we see the movie if it really does, everything comes out crystal, really great. I do love the comedic moment. I love when they say, are you sure you guys are in shape for this? And you see, Michael B. Jordan and Toby Kebbell right next to each other, like, yeah, sure. Yeah. I absolutely love that moment. I think that's great. I think that's very funny. Toby Kebbell, man, I really like this actor. I think he's fantastic. Dawn of Planet of the Apes as Koba, probably his best performance. See Rock'n'Rolla. I liked him in Rock'n'Rolla. He's just a fantastic actor. And Michael B. Jordan is as well. So can't wait to see. Those two look like they're already good friends. And it looks like Toby Kebbell is part of this whole project that they're working on. So just interesting how much of ties it's going to be and how much how much deep the relationship is between all these characters before Reed enters, because Reed is kind of like the new baby face of this project. So we'll see how it goes. So we see basically, like in the trailer, they go into that little thing that fucking circles around. The powers is, you see Reed, you see him on the hospital, it's not in a hospital, but they're examining him, and you see him stretch out his arms. I thought that was kind of cool. You really just get the sense of he's really stretching it. It's a great effect. It does look like a great effect, just a little CGI. I mean, you kind of tell, but I think it's a great effect. It's not too bad. Johnny being on there and just turning into flames, I thought that was great. But the effects are not fantastic, pun intended, but they're good enough to really, pique interest. Hopefully they do touch up a little bit on it. I think when Johnny does blaze up, get it? But when Johnny blazes up in that one scene, where he's flaming up, I think that looked great. When he was on when they were examining him, it didn't look too good. It definitely looks. The cinematography looks great. The picture looks great. Ben looks great. When Sue goes to her powers and she's force field, that looks pretty neat as well. But overall, this trailer actually kind of won me over. It makes me a little bit more anticipated for this movie. Now, overall, it's not on my top 10 movies I want to see this year, really, really bad. But it's creeping in there. The more I see, this trailer really just brought my hope a little back for Fantastic Four. I'm not a huge fan of the Fantastic Four in general. So anything that can make the Fantastic Four really just, shine bright, keep some of the origins, but change it up a little bit, like what they're doing in here, I think would be good. Now, Doctor Doom, I gotta say, Doctor Doom, we see his face. He looks okay. I mean, I know this isn't the final form. I know this isn't the final product. I know he'll get his mask, this and that. He'll have this badass suit probably in the future. So I'm not overall disappointed by that, because if this movie, first of all, I'll just focus on the script. I'll focus on the characters of the script. I'll focus on is the pacing great? Is the overall picture great? Is the story great? Is basically these chemistry between everybody great? Cinematography, is it great? Is the movie just good, man, or fantastic? That's all I care about. As for Doctor Doom, I know this is not his final form. I do care about how they, production design and stuff, but I think so far what I see, I like, and I think it's, it gives me a little bit of hope. Let's just hope this isn't shit and actually does great and it actually is very enjoyable and very fun. Because that's all I'm looking for in this film to be very fun, very enjoyable, and not let me waste my 14 or 11.50 on it. So thank you guys for listening. Subscribe, like, let me know your thoughts on the new Fantastic Four movie. Are you excited now that the second trailer has come out? Or are you still like, this movie is just going to be shit? It's not going to work. It's okay if you feel that way. I mean, everybody has thoughts going into a film. It's just, I just tell everybody, just watch it and see for yourself if you'll enjoy it or not. Because there's some movies out there that you really enjoy that nobody likes. So just, let me know your thoughts. And thank you guys for listening. And I will see you guys